Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Onepeg. So, real quick piece of information. This video is going to be pretty quick, short to the point, whatever. SDF announced that PvE mode is coming to Dark and Darker. Apparently, he popped into Seriously Soapy's stream, and Soapy asked him some questions, and SDF responded in kind. The first is that PvE mode is coming. He also said, in PvE mode, new players will be able to practice a lot and enjoy a lot of content in this game. Our goal is not to make the game simply hardcore, but to separate the casual from the hardcore, with a slowly approachable ladder in between. And they could challenge to a normal game, or they could just stay there. Meaning they could go into high roller or go into the PvP side of things once they felt confident enough, or not. He also stated, Soapy asked him about solos, duos, and trios, and SDF said, solo, duo, trio won't go away easily. If players can accept it to the point where it's okay to go away, then yes, but if not, then there's no need to force it. So we shouldn't see the removal of solos or duos anytime soon. However, he did make an example or kind of toy with the idea of adding another bracket of even higher high roller. He said, like, let's say we create a Star Wars like 445 plus, which can be kept as trio only. Meaning for the uber geared and only the uber geared, you end up having those types of fights. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess. Now, obviously, I have no confirmation of this, but I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that PvE mode will be a completely separate game mode with its own separate save data, kind of similar to how BSG did it with their PvE mode in Escape from Tarkov. Meaning that there's going to be a completely separate bracket with maybe its own market and its own progression trees and all that other stuff with its own characters. And then PvP mode will obviously be completely separate from PvE mode. It is also possible that PvE mode works kind of like Tarkov's practice mode, where you can go in an offline session and practice against all the mobs and bosses and whatnot. And if you die, you don't lose anything, but you also don't gain anything if you end up finding treasure along the way. Although I don't know if that really makes sense, because that would also mean that you'd have to go into the maps and like unlock stuff from the traders and everything, and then use the gear that you amass to then go into PvE mode and practice, which kind of seems counterintuitive to the idea of a full-on PvE mode with its own progression and whatnot. You know, making the bosses easier and that kind of thing. Anyway, that's what I have for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for lending me your eyeballs, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.